This conference will now be recorded.
Hi guys, before going to the demo, I would like to introduce myself. Myself, Amar. I have the total 12 plus years of IT experience. I started career with that Microsoft.NET. After that, I moved to that H 2012, and currently I work with the D365 Finance and Operation, implementation and support projects as well. I have worked with so many companies like MNC companies I worked. And coming to my teaching background, I have the total 4 plus years of experience in the teaching. I have delivered that few sessions like corporate training, also classroom and online and corporate training also. I have delivered so far. Yeah, this is my experience about the teaching and professional experience. If you anybody want to share their experience, then it's okay, or else we'll jump into that demo. Before going to anyone have any idea about that D365 or AIDS 2012 or AIDS 2009 MOFs? Anybody having the any idea? Any prior experience for this one? Okay, guys, fine. Yeah, this is that agendas for today's one. We'll discuss about that. What is that Dynamics 365 and why it is came to that market, and what is ERP, difference of the implementation and customization, and the history of that one, and what are the prerequisites to learn this course. Okay, and what are the hardware configuration is required, system configurations, okay, to lab practice, and what you will get that end of the course. Okay, we'll provide all these things and we'll discuss each and every one. First of all, the Dynamics 365 is a ERP, guys. Okay, ERP is since it's enterprise resource planning. What is enterprise resource planning? Yes, let's say example, guys. Suppose if it is one client is there in a example, some XYZ client is there. He have that business is very huge, and he have the some different of industries, manufacturing industry and retail industry. Okay, so many industries is there. So he want a software to maintain all these industries and their employees and their vendors and their customers, their financial related one, all these things he maintain. Suppose if we go for his for the implementation project, it may around take in developmentation or implementation, it may take around at least say 4 to 5 years for completion all these things. We can go with the we can go for the phase by phase. But coming to ERP, what we are talking about that all the industry related few of the thing is already available in our ERP. Microsoft Dynamics ERP is already available. That means the client, once he purchased it, the first day onwards he can able to use this one. Okay, first day onwards use this one. You can ask me, is that 100% is suitable? If it is suitable, but why we are into the picture, technical and functional, why we are into the picture? So it's not suitable for the 100%. If it's suitable for, then no consultants is required. Okay, if it is not suitable for, then we required for this one. Okay, at least it's a suitable for the 60% of the software, their business things. 60% is required. Remaining 40% we can go for that implementation or customization. Okay, remaining we need to go for the implementation or customization. What is the difference of the implementation customization means? Implementation means from scratch onwards we are developing the product, but customization it's already developed product where we need to give the fits that should we know. Okay, then we can do that code fits for this one. Let me say an example. Suppose we are going to that shopping to purchase in the clothes. Suppose if it is a clothes, we have a two ways. One is that we can purchase the material and go to that tailor. We can give that our measurements. Then he can give it time. But if it is ready made, it's ready to use. Just I can purchase that item, paid the amount, then I can wear it. But customization, sometimes we also face the things. Suppose if we are not that much tall, then we can adjust our pant, and a short weight, a shirt also we can adjust. That is existing one. We are doing the customization. The same way in the coming to ERP also, already the product is available. What are the things is a client is required? Those things it is not suitable for his business. Then we can avoid those things. What are these suitable, and in the suitable things also, what it is not available. So we can add those functionality to that. What is that is existing one. Okay, this is the main difference, guys, customization and implementation. Yes, I'm clear up to here, or do you have any questions? I'm open to for, you can ask me.
Yes, sir. No, I don't have any question.
Okay, thank you, Sanjay. Thanks for confirmation. Yeah, that
Sir,
is
I have
about
a
yeah.
question.
Yes, please. Yeah, go ahead.
When we have SAP also in picture, why do people prefer this one?
Yeah,
Even that is also an ERP, right?
yeah,
Is it cost
excellent question.
effective?
Yeah. I will explain. Excellent question. First of all, yeah, the in the market, SAP also is there, and ERP, Microsoft also, Oracle also is there, AP Core thing also is there, Tally also ERP is there. Like this, so many ERPs is there. But why we are going with that Microsoft Dynamics ERP? Okay, just guys, simple. I'm giving that an example. Suppose the same cloth examples I'm giving. Suppose we are going to the shopping. Okay, suppose 100 people will went for the shopping. Let's say example, then all are buying that on all are branded shirts, branded materials. Hello.
No, no.
Yes,
No,
yes,
right? No.
Yes. Yes, please
Okay.
go ahead.
uh,
We
yeah,
are
yeah,
audible.
okay,
Yeah.
all, yeah, fine. All are not purchase the branded ones. Only few people is go for the branded ones. If you take that a normal shirt and fan, 2000 rupees or 1500 also we can able to purchase. If you go for that the same branded, the same shirt, and just they can put that some label, some quality is different, I can work with that one. Then they can purchase that 5000 rupees or 7000 or 10,000, maybe it's also be available. So the same way, SAP is the very cost. Okay, compared to Dynamics, it's a very cost. But I'm not telling our product is that cheaper, but that is a not good way. And what is the means? Microsoft is targeted the mid-level market. If it is out of 100 people, at least 7 to 10 people is purchased that branded items. Remaining 90 people, mid-level, above mid-level, or lower level, this type of things will. But my you can compare out of 100%. Okay, it says main 70% people go with that mid-level range. That's why Microsoft is hitting the market. Clear?
yeah,
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, yeah, welcome. And that is also one is the cost. Compared to that one, cost also is less, and it is a very flexible to this one. Every quarter, Microsoft releasing the one wave. In this wave, what they are releasing new connectors. Let's say example, was recently Microsoft released the connector, IoT connector also released. Not recently, 8 months back only Microsoft released IoT connector, and machine learning connector also, artificial intelligence connectors also released. What are the new technologies coming to the market? Microsoft is integrating our D365 to that one. Okay, this is the way the client is very interacting the interface with the Dynamics 365. That's why it is popular in that market nowadays. Okay, that is about that, guys. And what is the history? We can take that history, actually where it is born and who invented this one, where it is invented, why Microsoft is acquired this one, and how it is come to that IBM, from IBM to how Microsoft is take. I will tell the simple story. Okay, first of all, this Dynamics AX is introduced in that Damgard company in the Danish. Okay, Danish company in the Damgard, they introduced it. Okay, after collaborating with that IBM and Danish company, they have implemented few versions. Okay, Navision also is there, in Great Plains also is there, Infor and AX also is there. Okay, our age after IBM, they have implemented one more version. From IBM to Microsoft is acquired this one. For Microsoft to release the version 2009, Edge 2012 feature pack, release 1, release 2, release 3, R1. From that onwards, Microsoft is giving that a high boost energy to this product. So
Okay.
for
Hi,
that
Amar.
time, that
Can
yeah,
can I interrupt this one?
yeah, no
I
problem.
do have one question. When we are saying that D365 F&O, so does it mean that the whole full-fledged ERP, right from finance account obviously is there, and I mean production module, whole sales module, purchase and procurement, HR payroll. So everything operation means everything is included in that
Yeah, I'm opening
product,
the
right?
environment. This is our
Okay.
D365. Yes, yes, yeah. Whatever
Okay.
you're talking about, these are the modules: accounts payable,
Yes.
account receivable. Okay, this is
Yeah.
called trade and logistics or SCM, supply chain management, and
Okay. Yeah.
budgeting also, common cost account, and you were talking the human resources and the payment, pay releases, and warehouse inventory also is
Warehouse
there.
management.
Everything.
Production,
Okay.
production planning.
Yeah, production
Yeah.
also is there. And one more
Product
thing,
management.
guys,
Yeah.
actually, yeah, this is a technical demo. Clear,
Yeah.
right,
Yeah.
everyone? Okay, fine.
Mhm.
Because of in the
No,
end of
no.
the demo, I
But
don't get a surprise. Yeah, understand, understand. Your question is understand
mm,
if it is available or
mm,
not. Maybe you have the some other
yeah.
ERP experience. That's why you're asking this thing,
Just
correct?
yeah. Both. One more thing. Just I need to input from your end. So CRM is a separate package, right? Your
CRM is a
D365
separate.
CRM.
Correct,
Yes.
correct.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm.
Okay.
Yeah, I will
Thank
tell
you.
because of so many people is confusing, guys. What is the CRM on this one? If we call it as a Dynamics 365 up to here, this is a CRM. If we call it as a including finance and operation, this is our course. Okay, clear
That's
cut
great.
this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that is the history, guys, and AIDS 2012. After AIDS 2012, the market is bit low, guys, because in that time in market, one cloud software is entered, and all the ERPs is fall down. Anyone knows that what is the cloud related software? Salesforce. You heard about the Salesforce is came to the market that time. That time what happened? Every client is okay, I'm going to the cloud, I'm going to the cloud. Okay, they're saying that and they're moving to the cloud. But after Microsoft released that version called Rainier, okay, but this thing is not that not the bandwidth is not in the market. Just the Rainier and H7. After that, they have launched a D365 package. In the D365, so many flavors is there. D365 F&O, D365 Talent is nothing but a HR. D365 CRM related one, D365 Marketing, D365 Business Unit, D365 some Navision also is there, some names is there, so many names is starting with that the prefix is the D365, guys. So they launched, then again it's a pick up in the market, but initial days no client is to trying to do a try with that D365 because it is in the cloud platform. But what happen if it is a cloud platform? But suppose they may secrets may go because it's a cloud, so Microsoft given a trust, okay, will not give the production data or production access to anyone. Only Microsoft is going to deploy the your production code. then then onwards the client is drastically changing their ERP other technologies to Dynamics. Nowadays the market is very huge and we are getting a lot of calls. This is that number one position in the ERP in the mid-level range. Okay, I'm talking about the mid-level range. This is the number one ERP. Yeah, that is about the history, guys. And what are the prerequisites to learn, guys? I'm frankly speaking, some prerequisites is required for this one. If anyone telling in that any other people, but don't trust me. Okay, don't trust us, because prerequisite we need the oops language. Without oops language you can't understand this one. But don't worry, we'll teach that OOPS language in our course curriculum. But before, if you know this thing, then it's a very wonderful. You can understand easily. Okay, guys, understand? You know any language, C++ or Java, C Sharp or Python, but OOPS concepts related one, it's a required because this is not a C++ basic class, guys. This is because all are having the some experience. We should know about the OOPS concept. Then you can learn that ERP is easily. This ERP here, no need to worry. We have the only one coding language, H++ only. Okay, H++ is our coding language. Like other technologies, we need to learn ABC language and scripting one language, database one language. That thing is not there. Only one language, that is called H++. Am I clear, guys, up to here?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Now I can more talk about the real-time work, guys, because of I can attend that as a student also, so many demos, but everyone is telling about that the ERP will do this thing, ERP will do this, but I don't want to tell those things because anyway you will also get in the internet. But once you choose the career, then what is the real-time work you are going to do in the in the your company? So that is very important. First of all, you should we should learn this thing. Okay, in the real time, I'm telling the same example. What are the example I told in that previous? The client having that too much industries. Okay, too many industries. To maintain all these industries, they want the one software. Okay, now we can call it as a ERP only. Okay, not software. Okay, ERP. So that first of all, once that a client is came to that our company, first the picture will come to that functional consultant. Okay, the functional guy will came to the picture because this functions is a different. SCM function is different, finance function is different, T&L function, SCM both are same, but HR related function is different. Like this type of function is different. Based on that client requirement, we can call that who are that number one in that functional in that means for number one in the sense they knows that standard functionality, ERP standard functionality they should know. We can call them and set up a meeting with that client. So these functionals will understand the client business. Then what is the gap is there? Standard product and client business. Okay, they can understand what is the gap is there. They can understand. They can prepare a one document called. Any idea, guys? The document. If you have any ERP, you can easily say that the document name.
FRD, gap fit analysis and FRD.
Actually, it's a FDD, functional design document. FRD,
Yeah,
functional
yeah,
requirement document also, some people call it a
yeah.
no problem. And you tell that one correct answer also. While preparing this FDD, he can set up a call with that client, right? That analysis, we can call it as a gap analysis. Okay, that is called gap analysis. Once this FDD is prepared by functional consultant, then what is the next job? This FDD goes to that client, and client side also SMS is the subject matter experts. They can because client side also technical and functional people also is there. Okay, well you can call it as some people is working with that end user. You can maybe you faced or not, because I face with a few of my friends. If I ask, I'm working the Dynamics 365 platform, but I'm working that end user, means they will not do any coding or anything. Just they can understand what is the error. They can contact to that the who is the vendor. Like this they are doing. So once if it is client side people also is accepted, then it is come to that technical people. Now our technical people come to the picture. Correct, guys? Up to here clear?
Yes, 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 correct.
Yeah, it's come to the technical. Then technical function is prepare the one document, right? Then obviously technical also need to prepare the one document. We can call it as a TDD, technical design document. In the technical, what
Yeah.
it is available and who will sorry, anyone having that doubt?
No, no.
Okay, Yeah. In the technical also, what it is containing, actually here, this will prepare your TL or else your SME or a senior level manager. SME in the sense subject matter expert. They put that some pseudo code, not put that entirely. We need to write table method, select a star from this table like this. Okay, nothing is there. Okay, what they mention. Okay, we need to create the one table. In that table we can create the one insert method. In the insert method the logic is this one. Okay, the same table we need to put into that. This is the table as a data source and properties of the data source, and we need to implement the chain of command for this one. Like this they can write that. Once if it is this is completed and it is validated, then it comes to that ours consultant. Okay, technical consultant. Okay, once the technical consultant got this one, he can verify this technical design document. Based on the steps he can implement the code or customize, sorry, not implementation, customizing the standard product. Once if it is customized, then what we need to do, we need to showcase the functional, correct? Because we got the requirement from the functional. Once if it is our customization is completed, we can showcase to the functional. Functional sometimes is act like as a tester also. We can call it as a functional tester, but this is a functional guy. There is no testers in our dynamics because testing is different and dynamics testing is different. Dynamics testing it is like a business scenarios they are testing. Okay, functional will do the testing, how it is affecting all the business models, affecting or not, everything he can set up. And once if he given the green signal, yes, if you don't mind, can you mute yourself because I'm getting that so many so noise. Okay, once if it is function is giving the green signal, then we can move the code into that UA. Okay, after QA, UAT, SIT or SAT and production, it moved to production. This is the way we can deliver the code. Clear guys up to here?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, this is the real time guys, exactly what we are doing. This is the work we are doing. And come to that system configuration. Suppose everybody is telling this is not available in the on premises, but I'm using the on premises version only. This is on premises. Okay, it is not connected to the cloud. So that will provide that environment also, how to install and how to do the practice in your laptops or desktop. We'll give that network person coordinate number. He can install into your machine. But before that one, you need to do ready with that. This is the hardware configuration. One is that processor core i5 or later, and 8 GB RAM minimum is required, and 500 GB SSD hard disk required, solid state disk. HDD, okay, HDD hard disk is not recommended. This is the system requirements to do the practice. This one, please
So
note
I
it down.
have one question, Amat.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, is it virtual machine installed on your system or it's software installed?
Not virtual machine, not software also. Suppose if we know, I hope what are the actually we can download this virtual machine from that Microsoft LCS site. That virtual machine, okay, that what are the virtual hard disk they are doing, the same hard disk we can configure into that our physical hard disk. So while restarting your system or starting, it is asking the bootable. Okay, if you want to go with that Dynamics, or if you are going the Windows 10 or client OS, then I can directly open that Windows 2016 server. Okay, just directly it's a look like a installation, but it is a virtual dive configuration.
So anything, uh, what will be the configuration of that? Apart from this configuration, anything special need to configure in laptop?
Nothing.
Okay, right.
Okay,
Thank you.
suppose if you are, yeah, welcome. If you are financially good, then you can go with that 16 GB RAM. Okay, you can go with that 16 GB RAM. My configuration is that Core i7 processor, latest version, and 32 GB RAM and 500 GB SSD hard disk. For practicing, I'm using the desktop cost around is only desktop. It's a 65,000 without monitor, keyboard, mouse. Only CPU cost. That's a telling. Okay, I have purchased the desktop, assembled the system. That is my configuration. Okay, then what you will get the end of this course. Okay, once after the course is completed. Okay, is anyone telling? Okay, immediately you'll get the job. Is anyone telling to you? Hello. Yes, please interact. Is anyone tell after completion of job you'll get the immediately job?
No.
Yes.
Okay, guys, please think about yourself. If you have completed BTech or MCA or BCA, what are the degree? Immediately you got the job or not after completion of education?
Depend
No,
upon
right?
depends upon our experience.
Correct.
How
Yeah. Yeah, this is also I'm giving that some clarification, guys, because anyone is joining to my course, I giving that clear
Hi,
cut
Amar.
transparency maintaining. Yeah.
Hi, Amar. Able to hear me?
Yes, Majid. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Can you show your configuration of your laptop or your machine?
Yeah, sure, sure. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I will show it to you. I will show to you. Once this
Please.
thing is completed, I will discuss about that syllabus, what I'm going to and what I'm not covering. Okay, and
No,
configuration
no, no.
also I
I
can
have
show to you.
configuration of your system on which your FNO is running.
Yeah, yeah. I
Just
will show to you. Yeah, give me 5 minutes. Is that okay?
okay. Okay. Fine. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Continue. Okay.
Thank you for understanding. Yeah. Simply telling guys, after completion of this course, you will not get the job. Why? You need to at least practice 3 to 4 months. Quality time you need to spend. Practice is more important. Okay, then you can maintain the practice. After that, you will get the job. But you need to spend 8 hours, 6 hours for the practice, or else 4 hours for the practice, 2 hours for the theoretical interview questions, and 1 hour or 1.5 hour just recollecting what you did in that entire the day. Then definitely I'm saying, guys, in the fourth, after completion of fourth month, you can put the resume, you can definitely get the job within 5 to 6 interviews. I'm not telling that the first interview you can crack. No, no, no. Okay, 4 to 5 interviews, because the first 1 or 2 interviews will give that experience. What are the industries expecting? What are the questions they're asking, and how we are preparing? Okay, without anybody's help, we'll get the job. Okay, then we can see soft copies of materials I can provide. That is also Microsoft Dynamics provided books only, guys, not prepared by me. Okay, yeah. Okay, everyone will get that the soft copies one, and 3 books it's a there. One is first book is that interacting the UI, means this is the UI, user interface, how to interact this one, everything what we can call it as a this one, everything is maintained in the first book. And second book, it's a oops concept, X++ coding started. And third book, advanced X++ coding is there. That is about the these 3 books will tell. And apart from that, I can give that a Dynamics 365 technical PDF book. That means this is very useful for that to do the practice step by step, and each and everything is available here. That is the cookbook, and cookbook also is the same technical people only. And one functional book I can give. Why, you can ask me, why Amar you are giving the
Yeah,
functional book? Hello,
actually,
someone is asking question. Hi, Shashi Reddy. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Actually,
Any,
X coding, which is a coding they're using that one.
sorry, X++ coding.
It is C sharp plus plus or other things separately.
Actually, it is derived from that C++. Okay, it looked like a
Okay.
C sharp. I can show the coding also, how it looked like. So that, yeah, I can show it to you. Once if it is completed, I can show that my configuration and syllabus, and how the developer environment also, how it looked like. I can show it to you. Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Hi, Amar.
Yes.
I have one question also. It's a
Yes.
bit personal. I mean, need your input for actually. Uh, I am a ERP consultant for last not now. I am a ERP manager. Earlier, I was working as a consultant, and I have been
Mm-hmm.
doing Microsoft Navision for last almost eight to 10 years. Before that, I
Mm-hmm.
worked in Ramco. So now we
Okay.
have already got Business Central also, which I am not very much accustomed to it. So, but what I think, I am a bit interested in D365 instead of Business Central. So if I choose it and if I go for it, would it be a wise decision, or what is your input on that? Because you are
This
quite
is
knowledgeable.
understand.
Mm,
Yeah, yeah.
mm,
This is not a business central. That's why I told
mm.
Microsoft giving the
Ah,
people is confusing about that Dynamics 365 F&O or
no, that I know.
CRM business.
That I
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah. This
Yes.
is not a business
Yeah.
central. Only finance and operations only. I can deliver the
Exactly.
course.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
because
yeah.
I'm not a
So,
business. Yeah.
so, will it give me a leverage on career aspect? I mean, if I have to go for, I can grasp it well, as you just mentioned that after practicing and all these things. Uh,
Yeah.
I just know
Yeah,
your
yes, yes, yeah, yeah, yeah. I will deliver. Suppose if you choose this as a career, what is the
Hmm.
advantage and disadvantage? Also, I will give. Wha-
Thank you.
Okay, I will
Okay.
complete this thing. Then we'll. Okay, I can take
Okay.
the questions
Hmm.
also. Okay,
Okay.
and
Hmm.
functional cookbook. Why I'm giving the functional also? At least technical people should understand the 10% of the functional knowledge. How to create the sales order, how to create the purchase order, what are that classes is hitting while creating this thing. That is the purpose this functional book I am providing. And I can provide that 130 plus task list. What it is content task list, it having that only questions only, guys, without answers. I am providing that this task list. You can able to do this task list. You can easily manage in this technology 3 years plus experience. Okay, those are the tasks prepared myself only. I can see in that I can face the door tasks in that my experience. Based on that, I have prepared the door task list. And important links for learning. Okay, I can provide that those are links, some blogs, those things. And the interview questions topic wise will deliver in while teaching topic time only. Okay, please note that one. Because end of the course, sir, please provide the all the interview questions are there. That time I'm not said that I will not, but I can say I will provide it. But that time I can't deliver that so many questions. Suppose if it is table topics, we can take it. While teaching the table topics, I can provide the 15 interview questions in the tables. But end of the time, you can ask me. Maybe I can remember one or two questions only for the topic like this. That's why. And resume preparation and mock interview. These are the things I can deliver. And we'll discuss about that syllabus also. This is our syllabus, guys. You can see introduction of MS dots means Microsoft Dynamics says. Actually, in this having that a few more it one also is there. Okay, yeah. Some 8 2012 topics also I can comparing so that you can easily understand what is the use of MS Dynamics says, why it is required, licensing, configuration, layers, models. The main part is that main important thing is that okay, here the table methods, maps, views, AOT, entire AOT objects, and these are also all are very important one. Forms, how to create the forms and what are the data types. We can use the form templates, menus, menu item, number sequences, queries, inline queries, x++ queries, query framework, different types of querying. Same reportings, very important one. SSR report, query based, using RDP based, auto design, precision design, with parameters, without parameter report. And data entity import, export, and framework, delete actions, best practices. But ERP, you need to follow the best practices to each and every task. I can explain. And OOPS concepts also I can cover. And compare to moving the data one environment to other environments, indexes based in a looping statement, built-in function, data effectiveness, and development environment and end user interaction scheme, aux concept. This is also very important. How the forms is talking, this concept will tell. And batch programming, run base and run base batch, these two things is not covered because of sys operation framework in the new okay. That's why we'll teach the sys operation framework, but theoretically we'll explain the run base and run base batch. Caching techniques, creating projects, temporary tables, form table, AF knowledge also not covered because it was deprecated feature in the D365. Still, those classes is available instead of AF. The data entity import export framework is came to that our software. Okay, finance and operation. Now, differences between the 2012 and D365: data entities, aggregate data and data entity type, and D365 architecture, packages, models, some Azure knowledge we can give. D365 setup is not covered because earlier I covering this one also, but nowadays it's not required. Just we can download the VM and set up it one. Okay, I can't able to show this one. And classic view and model view, debugging, how to debug the code. The programmer first to property debugging, how to debug the code, then only we can fix those errors. And extensions, overlaying chain of commands. Without these things we can't customize the code because the code is freezed dynamics 365. So this is very important. Event handling also, and extension framework, because in the extensions, the framework, entire extension framework we can see. And services, OData, but how to connect dynamics 365 to power BI or power up or Microsoft flow, we can see that those things in the theoretically. I can show to you how to generate the OData. And compare tool, package deployment, I can, for the deployment perspective also we can take the backup, because we can't we don't have the rights to deploy because we need the LCS access is required. Using trace parser, performance related issues, security concept. These are the things I'm going to covering, guys. Okay.